Hello, and thank you for tuning in. RoseWardStampersDelight.com. Happy Friday. I hope you all had a good week. Yes, I'm in my PJs again. Why not, right? So hop on, say hi. Let me know where you're from. I'm looking at the comments now. Today what we're going to do is I am going to... Oh, first I got to put my glasses on because I can't see anything. Okay, so let's see... Wrong glasses. Look at that. I got my Christmas glasses on. And they even have rhinestones. Aren't they cute? Good evening, Angie. Good morning, Stacy. Hi, Shirley. Thanks for tuning in. So really, these aren't glasses, but I thought they were so cute I had to pick them up. Unfortunately, let me see. Could I wear them over my glasses or under my glasses? Let's see. Because I can't read without my reading glasses. I guess I could. I could do that. Okay, so you love the haircut. Actually, I haven't had it cut. I have it pushed back here because I was a little hot this morning, the heat on. It's still pretty long. I have an appointment this week. Okay, so yes, definitely share my videos. Thank you for tuning in. So today what we're going to be, I'm going to be showcasing is the Fine Art Floral. And I have to get this done because I'm on the early shift today. So I want to show you what I've created. So I am going to just flip the camera and we are going to get started. Okay, so good morning, Joyce. So definitely share my videos. Hop on, say hi. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. Now I know some of you, it's evening where you are, so grab whatever you're drinking. Let me flip the camera. Okay, again, RoseWardStampersDelight.com. If you'd like to place an order with me, go to StampersDelight.com. If you'd like to join my team, I'd love to have you on my team. Denise, it was so nice speaking with you last night. Look forward to having you join. This is my email, and we are going to get started. Okay, this is the host code for December. Please use that if your order is less than $150. If it's more than $150, you don't want to use that. So a couple of things. I'm going to be showcasing the Fine Art Floral from the new mini catalog, which starts January 5th, along with the celebration that also starts January 5th. Okay, so you definitely want to check that out. Let me tell you what page, in case you have the catalog that I already sent you, it's on page 33. Okay, real quick, a couple reminders. I still have my paper share going on. Description and everything that's with that will be in the description of the video when I'm done. Okay, I've been telling you about that. People have been signing up. Got quite a few signed up. Just to let you know, this will go out approximately the second week of January. I need you to sign up and pay. I think I put by January 4th so that I can get them all ordered on the 5th. Okay, next up real quick, got to give a shout out to all my friends that sent me hand stamped cards. I've been doing that. This one is from Diana. Diana, thank you so much. Absolutely gorgeous cards I'm getting. Thank you. This is from Lisa, Bobby, and Freddie. Thank you, Lisa. This one is from Stacy. Stacy P, thank you so much. This is from one of my teammates, Sarah. Love the little angel. Looks like a die cut there. Great card, too. We have Linda. Linda P. Thank you, Linda P. Good morning, France. Good morning, Megan. Good morning, Kathy. This one is from my cousin Lori and Ron. Thank you, Lori. And let's see, this one is from Marge. Yes, Marge, I miss our in-home classes too. And then I have a nice thank you card that I received from Joyce, a reusable card. So thank you so much for that, Joyce. So thank you all for your hand-stamped cards. Now, before I forget, I do want to mention that this is my last scheduled live, Facebook and YouTube, until after Christmas. So what that means is I will be on during the next 2 weeks. I'll pop up here and there. I will put that on Facebook at least an hour before I'm going to go on. But because the holidays are coming and I have lots to do, I'm not going to schedule my normal Friday morning next week. And of course, the following week is Christmas. And YouTube, the same thing, the 2 Mondays. Okay, so this coming Monday, I don't think I'll be on. If I'm going to be on, I will post that on Facebook. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, just subscribe to my channel and you'll know when I hop on. Okay, so we're going to go with the Art Gallery, the Fine Art Floral. This is the stamp set. I know I'm talking rather fast today, but I want to get through all this, and I think I not overdid it because it's just such a gorgeous set, but I try to do things that I can show you within a time frame. And I just got carried away, of course, with this set. Here's the beautiful dies that go with it. Okay, and this says, just want to say. And then, of course, it goes with sorry, thank you, best wishes. Great set. And then, if you don't get anything else, you'll definitely want this great die. Okay, and let me show you what the die looks like when you put it through cardstock. Let's see if you can see that. There you go. Gorgeous, gorgeous die. Embossing folder, not die, sorry. Okay, so we will be using those, but for now, let's get started and let me show you. I'm not going to show you all the papers and everything. I did that on the unveiling, okay? But I am going to show you some samples first. Hi, Renee. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Jen. Hi, Janelle. So the first card I did using, this is Peacock and Pool Party. And this is with that great, let me bring it in here. I have it over. Well, I'll show you what I did with it. It is our new Gilded Leafing. And it comes in a container like this, but I'll show you what I did with it. Okay, thanks to our fearless leader, Sarah and Shelly. They showed us how to do that. So this card right here, and you see it got these little notches in here. I'll show you how I got the notches and where I got this inspiration from. So there's the designer series paper. I don't think you can see it, but I actually used the embossing folder not only on this card stock, but on the designer series paper. If you had the flowering blooms. I'll have to look at that one, Megan. There were some things that we couldn't order. Okay, that's okay. If I have it, I might pop on and do it. Like I said, the holidays are coming. We're hoping that our son and his fiance get home for the holidays. So I will pop on from now and then till, during the next 2 weeks. I just don't want to say I'm definitely going to be on, okay? Okay, so here is a nice little best wishes card. And this is where I got the inspiration. This was a birthday card that my mother-in-law had given me last year. And you see, I kept this because I kept it anyway, but I just loved the little notches there. And then I found out I could make those little notches with our classic label punch. It's just a matter of cutting the cardstock where you can get that punch in there. Okay, so that's where I got the inspiration for that one. The next one that I did, I didn't use the Gilded Leafing. I used the foil, designer series paper foil acetate window sheet. Okay. And then what I did was I used the this stamp set right here, this stamp, and these leaves in green. And then I cut the leaves off the stems so that I could put those inside there to give it a little bit more color. And this is with the Bumblebee, and then in here is pumpkin pie. And then a little gold foil paper. Okay. It's in the annual catalog. Okay. All right. I'll take a look, Megan. That's an I'm Thinking of You card. Okay. Then I got into using that die. Just wanted to say. Let me just pull that off. Okay. And the Gilded Leafing. And this one, I used our foil, again, our gold foil paper, and I did the Gilded Leafing on the designers, right on the designer series paper with our Versamark and heat and stick powder. And of course, there's another I'm Thinking of You. Just wanted to say I'm thinking of you. And there's the envelope. I had fun playing with these stamps on the envelopes too. Absolutely beautiful set. And this is the dimensional sheets, okay? Let me just show you the dimensional sheets that are in the annual catalog. And then the next one I want to show you. Whoop, let's do this one. I'm going to hopefully get to show you two of them. This one is also with the Gilded Leaf, but it's using tear and tape, or tear tape. And this is using the Versamark. So I use tear tape around the edges to make a frame. Can you see that? And of course, this is the ribbon that comes with the suite. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous suite. You'll want it all. And then these little doodads here are actually in the holiday catalog because they're Poppy Parade, and that's part of the color. That's the color of the cardstock I used. I will have all the descriptions of everything that I used later today. Okay. Now let me show you the featured card that I'm going to show you how to make. But before I do that, I am going to show you some samples that I did. So this is a side opening card, and there's the envelope. And you can see I did that notching right here, and this is that gold braided baker's twine, I guess you would call it. That's from the holiday catalog too. That goes just so nice with this. I did the gilding leafing on here by just putting some Versamark on there. And this opens up. Just wanted to say happy birthday. Made with love for a true friend. Now, this stamp right here is from the Dandy Wishes. Okay. And then, of course, here is the matching envelope. The next one I did, using that side opening card, is I didn't put a notch in it. You can see I just folded it. Oh, thank you, Megan. And I used, of course, the dotted Swiss, polka dotted Swiss from the annual catalog. And again, layering with the designer series paper. And then here's that Gilded Leafing. And this is a nice little thank you card. Okay. So that was the other side opening card I did. So I'm going to show you how I did that. And some of this takes a little while, but it's so much fun. Now I'm going to change things up a little bit on this, okay? So I'm bringing in, and I'll put all the dimensions down. There's the envelope. I'm bringing in the pieces that I need. And this isn't for the faint of heart. Let me tell you that Gilded Leafing does get all over, but it's so much fun. Okay, so I'm going to bring the camera down just a bit so you can see everything. This piece is 4 1/4 by 11. I am going to bring in my paper trimmer to score it. Hey, Jean, thank you. Hey, Deb. Oh, thank you, Angie. Okay, so I am going to bring this in. I'm going to open this up. And there's only 2 folds you have to make. You have to score it at 5 1/2 and then 6 3/4. That's it. That's all there is to it. Okay. Then I'm going to fold it over. I'm going to get my bone folder and burnish that. Okay. And then here's the other fold. I'm just going to fold it where I can see it first. And that's how you make the card. That's it. Okay. And I'm actually going to glue this down eventually. Okay. And that's how you make that card. Okay. The next thing that I'm going to bring in is you're going to need 2 pieces of 4 by 4. I'm using very, very vanilla. And hopefully everybody saw my message I sent out last night that our Whisper White is changing to basic white. Right now you can get anything in Whisper White, the cards, the envelopes. Something is sold out, and I think it's one of the, I forgot which one. I saw it this morning. They are switching to another color called Basic White. So I'm not sure when that's going to be available. What color is the cardstock? Oh, sorry, this is Mary Merlot. Mary Merlot, and this is very vanilla, okay? So one of them is going to go there, and that one's going to go here. So let's get started with this. Okay, so 2 of a 4x4, and then 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, okay? And that's the designer series paper, and that's going to layer on the front. The other piece you want is 1x4, and then this is 3 3/4 by just a tad short of 4, okay? Just one little line, okay? I don't know what that measurement is. You know how I am with measurements. Okay, so those are the pieces you need. And again, I'll put all the description and the dimensions on here later. Okay, so for now, I'm going to move this over. I'm going to get started with the gold leafing because that does take a while. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is well, maybe I won't do that yet. I'll bring in my Versamark. Okay, let's do the gilding first. So I am going to take right on here, I am going to take my detailed stamp. Something I learned playing with this is you want to make sure that your Versamark is well inked up, okay? And I'm just going to go right inside here. I know they overlap. It's not the exact size, but it's okay. Trust me, it's going to look good. And I'm just putting some Versamark over the designer series paper. I know it's very hard to see. Here comes the fun part and the messy part. And I'll tell you right now, this does get all over, but it's fun. I am going, first I need the heat and stick powder. That would help. That is right here. So let me show you the heat and stick powder. We've had this for years. Truthfully, I didn't use it that much, but I'll be using it a lot now. I'm just going to throw this all the way over this. Now, you use this the same as I'm going to show you on everything. What I mean is you're going to see it on the designer series paper. It's the same thing on, if you're cutting it out. You stamp it in ink. You do the overlay with the Versamark and then the heat and stick powder, because we're not going to have time to do every one today. And I'm just going to tap that off. And you can see the heat and stick powder stayed on some of that. I am going to plug in my heat tool. I do have what I like is my, wherever they are, I have a little pair of pliers, not pliers, but, oh, there they are. Let me just shut this off for a second so I can show you. I have little tweezers here. I like to use those when I'm using small pieces of paper. Good morning, Valerie. Oh, thank you, Jen. So I'm just heating this up. And you do have to use, you want to make sure it stays sticky. So you can do one at a time, which is probably the best thing to do. But for time's sake, I did them all at the same time. Okay. And here comes the fun part. It's very sticky. I put mine in a case. I caution you, or I would tell you to put it in a bigger case than this. This is only half the jar, and I've already used a lot of it. And just smoosh that on. You can do it this way. You see it all flying all over the place. So it does get all over. It sticks to your fingers. So what you need to have with you, I even tried to use our embossing buddy to keep it in there. That didn't work. You got a little gold all over, okay? I'm just going to, I have a little brush here that I keep for this, and also a sponge. And you're just going to gently sponge that off. You want to make sure that you press it down really well. It, like I said, it's a little messy, but what isn't when we're crafting, right? It's fun. And just very gently use the sponge. I tried the brush to do this, but it takes off too much. But the brush does help with the little pieces. Okay, so when you get about here, where the bigger pieces are off, that's when I take the brush and I just go around the edges. This little brush, I don't even know where it came from. But you can see that now I'm just taking off the loose edges here. Now, if I had done each flower by itself, I would probably have more gold on it because it does start to dry. Okay. Let me just make sure I got that all. Okay. Put that all back in there. And then anything that didn't fly off, I'm just going to press down because it is still tacky. And you can see it's still stuck on my fingers. There's a little piece I can feel that's tacky right there. So let me put a little on it. Okay. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. You see how to use it, and we'll do it again. I'm going to move it out of the way because if that falls over, it'll be all over. And now, of course, it's all over me. I told you we were going to get messy. It's not really. Okay. And there's my paper with the gilded. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this piece. And I am going to first put some adhesive. I'm using the Stamp and Seal. You can use tear tape. I'm going to push that down. I'm going to layer this right up here. And I'll have still shots on my blog later, okay? While I have that down, I'm just going to mush that down. Lay that right in the center there. Okay. All right. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to bring in that punch that I told you about. You do have to angle this a bit, but remember, you don't have to put a punch in there, but I like to have that little notch. And you can actually put a little tick mark on there if you want to get it exactly straight. I'm just going to eyeball it and make a little tick mark there. Okay, then I have to do it this way. This is what's hard. This is a little bit challenging. I'm just going to eyeball that. And get two little tick marks there. I am going to bring in some ribbon. And let's see, where is the ribbon that goes to this? Right here. Okay. So this is going to go right on here, and this one goes here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down. Okay. Just like that. So I'm changing this up just a little. I'm going to put this right here. So I'm going to glue a little bit here. I'm just changing it up from the one that you already saw. I'm going to layer that right there. Okay, and that's going to go right here. So I am going to go ahead and glue that down. Right where those notches are. All right, so this is a little bit different than what I showed you on the other one. Let me bring the other one in. See, this one I used that ribbon or that braided twine. I really want to use that again, so let me see if I have it on my table. Let me grab that. I think I want to use that again, if I can find it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take this and wrap another piece of that. Now remember, this is from the annual catalog. Okay, it's only going to go around once, but that's all right. Not the annual catalog, the holiday catalog. Right over that, I am going to add this little braided. Okay, I'll bring it up to the camera so you can see it in a minute. Oh, thank you, Rose. Stencil brush. Oh, thank you, Kathy. That's probably what it is. I have no idea where it came from. I just found it in my stash. Okay. So let me just play around with that a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to trim that off. So there is, this is what I did. I put that right over it. Okay, and you can move that around to get it where you want, because I want it right in the middle. There you go. Can you see that? Okay. Now for this piece, for the front, I am going to bring in a piece of our gold foil. Make sure that's all off. I'm going to bring in a piece of our gold foil. I am going to bring in that piece. See, I throw things around here while I'm talking to you, and then I can't find it. Let me get that piece here. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, I'm going to show you how to use this piece. This is our dimensional. Okay, so it's going to go right on here. So I'm going to trim this. I know I'm being bad. I'm using my ribbon scissors because I only want this part. So this is dimensional sheets. I'm going to pull this off. That's sticky. Very sticky. And I'll lay this right down. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in, just wanted to say, which fits right on there. I'm going to try the little mini. Let's see if the little mini, or they're calling it Baby Boss. Let me see if it fits on the Baby Boss. Okay, so I haven't even used this yet. Let's see. I think this will fit. So we are going to use, let's see, number 1. Number 2. Will it fit on here? Can you see that? Let's see. I think it will. Hope this works out right since it's the first time I'm using it. Whoop, come on. Get back here. Okay. Sandwich that in. And let's see what we got. Okay, I got to turn it because I'm right-handed. Okay, it is a little tight. It's probably because it's the first time I'm using it. Okay, let's pull this. I'll tell you, this little mini embossing machine is going to be great for doing lives like this. Okay, so let me bring this off because it's a lot easier to handle in front of the camera. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this off, and then there we have the wording. Okay, so I am going to pull this gently off here. And then I can put it where I want. So let's just pull this, because that stays right on there. Or because the foam is thicker. Yeah, but on the regular embossing machine, it didn't feel like it went that hard. It didn't take that much pressure. But you might be right, Rose Ellen. Okay, I am going to put just, there's a little thing right here. I want that piece too. I take your pick tool would probably be easier, which is right there. You'd think I would grab it. Just. This comes out really easy too. Of course, now that I said that, it won't, right? No, it just pulls off really easy. And what you don't want stays on the piece. Just want. Our gold foil paper goes so nice with this Gilded Leafing. Just want. One thing I have to remember is don't use a nice big suite like this on an early shift day, because I could spend an hour here with, hours here with you. Okay, I'm just pulling that out. Just want to say, and I do have one more thing I want to show you. Hopefully I have time. It's getting close though. I'll explain it to you. I might not be able to finish the whole card that I want to show you, but just want to say, get that white piece out of there. And of course, this is the inside piece. Just want to say, I think I'll make this happy birthday. And again, this is the Mary Merlot. So we're going to use Mary Merlot. Look at that. Look at the front of that. Isn't it gorgeous? Happy birthday. And then I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo. And of course it tells you what colors go with this set, but of course I always use other ones too. Put that right there. So there's the stamp. And then the more detailed one, which is the one that I used with my Versamark, I'm going to go in with the Mary Merlot. And just press that right in there. Okay, so that's going to be the corner of it, or the inside of it. Let me move this out of the way. I'm just going to flip that over so I don't, in case my ink was still a little wet. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there on the inside. Thank you, Kathy. Ooh, it was a little wet. Okay, and then what I'm going to bring in, which, oh my gosh, in the annual catalog, those Gilded Gems, don't forget those because they go so well with this. And then I'm just going to bring in some of these. Let me move that out of the way. And I'm just going to put some of those around here. Isn't that gorgeous? And of course I would make the matching envelope, which I'm not going to do right now because I do want to show you one other thing before I have to hop off. What do you think? Aren't they gorgeous? Okay, so let me show you real quick how to do the tear tape one, okay? All right, so I may not finish it, but I'll show you the finished project later. Okay, so for this one, I have a piece of regular cardstock. This is So Saffron. Then I have a piece of Pacific Point. That's a 4 by 5 1/4. And then, of course, I have a smaller piece. I'll put the dimensions on. I think it was 3.5 by 4 3/4. That's going to go right there. Okay, so let me show you real quick. And again, I will post this on my Facebook page when this one's done later or tomorrow. So what you do for the tear tape is you just put that right there. Grab some tear tape. Oh, thank you. Yes, I love how our products coordinate too. Ange, thanks. And I am just going to go ahead and put tear tape all the way around that edge. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to press that down. I'm going to start peeling that off, making sure that I leave the sticky. Sometimes you have to go underneath there. There we go. So now I got tear tape all the way around that. I'm going to bring in, whoop, stuck to my finger there. We don't need that. Stay right there. Okay. I'm going to bring in that nice little gold thing that I have here. And I'm going to just do this. I'm going to just press this all the way around. Hope you see what I'm doing. I'm just picking up gobs of it and pressing it all the way around. This takes a little while. This is why I said use a bigger container than I did. I thought this would be big enough, but maybe one of those plastic plastic shoe boxes would be real good. It's kind of fun, and it's so soft. I'm doing it over a blotter paper here, and I can put this all back in when I'm done. Some of it flies around, but most of it will go back in. Okay. So you get the idea, right? Okay. And I'm just going to go around pressing it one more time. Bring in my sponge. Gently go back and forth. You can see that the loose stuff is coming off, going right back in the container. Look at that. So if you don't want to deal with the heat and stick powder, I shouldn't say deal with it because it's a lot of fun. Just going to go back and forth and rub that. Look how great that stays on there. Look at that. Isn't that? And I love this blue. Okay. Got quite a bit of it off. I want to get all this off here. Press that down. All right, I'm going to bring in that other little brush and just get off the rest of the edging. We put that aside for a second, and what I was saying was I keep this separate. Anything that's going on here, okay, it does fly around a little bit, but okay, I'm going to pick this up, just like our embossing powders, and I'm going to put it right back in my box here. You are going to get some small pieces that are going to fall or fly around. And I'm just going to close that up because I know me. Minute I start working, I'll have it all over the place. There we go. All right, so I'm going to move that out of the way. I have gold all over me. All right, bring that back in. And you can see, and you can just smooth it out with your finger. It'll take off any excess. Look at that. The gold stuff is the Gilded Leafing that's in our new catalog coming out in January. And I would just layer this right on top here. Okay, I got a few more minutes, so let's keep going. Okay, and I had already cut out some of the pieces. So here's the one I did prior. I was going to do the gold on here, but I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to use this. And I think what I'll do is grab my Pacific Point and just stamp it. Okay, so I am going to grab that stamp right here. Let me get the blue. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to take this, which I already cut out, and I'm just going to overlay it in the Pacific Point. Ooh, I like that. All right, I'm going to bring in some dimensionals. Bring this back in. Had the leaf already done. We're just going to slide that in there. I'm just going to glue that down. Not sure about the gold stuff yet. I mean, it's fun. Trust me, it's fun. It does get all over, but you see, a wet sponge or something like that, you can clean up with it. I love it. But then again, I like anything that glitters, right? Okay. There's a piece of something there. Okay. I also from the dies, cut out a piece of very vanilla or whisper white for a sentiment. So let's use I Am Thinking of You. I already cut this out. And this is also in the dies that come with it. Oops, didn't use my pad, but it came out all right. I'm going to go ahead and put some dimensionals on that. Let's use a little piece of gold paper. Gold, this beautiful ribbon first. Put that right there. Lay that down. I know I'm kind of rushing now because I do have to get to work. Like some of you also, I bet. Good thing is I don't have to change my clothes. I work from home, so just move from one computer to the next. All right, just pull that off. I Am Thinking of You. I am going to grab some of those Gilded Gems again. Oh, thank you. And put some of those on here. I know I had some open, but let's grab these. There we go. Maybe a large one right there. Medium-sized one here. And a little guy right there. You don't need much more than that. And then, of course, you would put the inside piece. Okay, but because I'm running out of time, I'm not going to do the inside. What do you think? Which one? Hi, Joyce. Hi, Janice. Which one do you like? So we have these two. I'm going to bring in the camera a little bit so you can see them better. Then we had these two. We had this one. I'm not going to show you the envelopes again. We had this one with the nice foil, acetate foil, and we have this one. So, let me know which one you like. I will have them still shots on my blog later. Before I go, I have my giveaway, my holiday giveaway. So I'll be giving away stamp sets from now till the end of December. This one is Lovely as the Day. I have a number already put on the back here, so start. All you got to do is guess the number. You do have to live in the United States, okay? So if you don't live in the United States, I can't send it out. I'm not sending anything internationally right now. So start picking numbers. I'll say 1 through 50, okay? Anybody 1 through 50 that wants this stamp set, Lovely as the Day, tell me, pick a number, okay? And I'll stop it when I see the first one that gets the number. Okay, so pick a number, put it in here, the comments right now. I'm giving it away right now. While I'm cleaning up here, I'm waiting for some numbers. Where's my numbers? Okay, there they go. All right, not yet. Keep going. Keep going. You're welcome, Fran. Keep going. Nobody guessed it yet. 1 through 50. Nope, not yet. Come on. Getting close. Some of you. Getting close. Not yet. Oh my goodness, nobody's getting it yet. Not yet. Jill Hayden Peterson, yay, 33. Jill, you won. Yay. Thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in and playing my little game here. Jill, send me your address so that I can get you the stamp set off. I forgot Debbie Green, I think it was, that won the last one. I haven't mailed those out yet. I do that on the weekend. So, okay, Jill, you won this one. So again, everyone, remember, I'm not scheduling any Facebook or YouTube lives. I will be just popping up sometime during the next 2 weeks. Not sure about next Friday morning, but I will let you know on Thursday if I will be on Friday morning. So just keep an eye on your Facebook page or my Facebook page to see when I'm going to be on. And if you follow me on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, then just subscribe to my channel and it'll pop up when I go on live, okay? Thank you, Jean. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, I will have still shots and the directions for the side opening card later today, okay? Have a great weekend, everybody. I will talk to you again before the holidays, but happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Please, everyone, stay safe and enjoy the holidays. See you later. Keep on stamping, stampers. Bye.